What's going on, YouTube? It's Christian Freeman. Now, like I said in the last video, the only thing this channel's for is gaming. But I'm also going to speak my opinion on certain subjects. Alright? Currently, right now, there is a lawmaker that is a snowflake. Yes, snowflake. I'm not going to get too name calling, because this is supposed to be serious. He's trying to make it now to where if we go to buy a gun, instead of a background check, and in case anybody, don't know what a background check is, people should know. It's where they call the FBI and they go in and check your background to see if there's anything that you've done in the past 12 years, and if you got any felons or criminal records. That's where they go. And that was used to determine whether or not you're going to be eligible to buy a firearm. Well, now they're going to add more on top of that. Instead of thorough background checks, instead of regular ones. Oh, there's no felon here. There's no recent record of me trying to hurt somebody. You're good. No, instead of now, they got to look 12 years from the point of where you're buying a gun, 12 years on back, to see if you've done anything violent. Which, that's stupid. If there's no felon and there's no recent event of me, getting arrested or, getting cops called on me, then it shouldn't matter. I think if there's no felon or misdemeanor in my background, I should be able to buy a gun or have a carry permit. But you know what the left does. Anyways, now they're making it to where authorities or people can go into your social media account and see if there's anything violent or suspicious on there. And I think that's overstepping the boundaries that the government's trying to do. The government's trying to overstep what they're supposed to do just to try to have more control and power over civilians who created the government. So, I'm going to tell this now. Call your senators, and all that stuff for your state and everything, and tell them we don't want this, to happen. Keep it the way it was. I'm fine with somebody going into my background and seeing if I'm a felon or if I've been in a mental institution or had any violent acts in the past 12 years. Go ahead. Because I know I haven't. All I've done from here on out is get a little upset. Yes, everybody gets upset. Explain my opinion. Yeah, I've actually had the cops, come over and say, okay, what's the issue right now? And I'm like, there was one issue. I'm going to get on that at another time. And that's about it, but it wasn't violent or anything. I was never arrested. So, anyways, the point is, keep it the way it was. I'm applying for a gun. I fill out the 4473, which I shouldn't even be able to do that. I shouldn't have to do that, actually. I haven't been arrested and charged with a felon. I haven't murdered anybody. I haven't, said, oh, I'm going to go kill this guy. No, I haven't. So I shouldn't even have to fill out a 4473 in the first damn place. And then, as you're buying it, they call the FBI and have your background checked. And I don't think I should have to fill out a 4473. I mean, the background check's understandable. That's where I let it slide. But after that, I think it's just total control of the civilian population. If the government don't feel like they're safe with us having firearms, they're going to try to take them. What they're doing now. Anyways, call the people you need to do to make this not a requirement for authorities to do when I'm buying a gun. Or you're buying a gun. Because it's total infringement of the Second Amendment right. Until there has been a crime report or a murder happening where you are then, had evidence against you and, the process is to get you in court and charged with murder, aka felony. Until then, I don't think anybody should try to take your rights away just to make themselves feel safe. We have people with evil hearts and intents. Just because you arrest a law-abiding citizen for having a firearm that you voted to have banned, illegal, made illegal, or completely, outlawed, because you want to feel safe. It's not right. Basically, right now, the government's trying to find a way to get in, take our rights to keep and bear arms away, and basically cut off our means of defending ourselves from bad people who want to take our lives and take our valuables and destroy everything. So do what you need to do. I don't think this is right at all. Like, I have a couple of friends too, one who's in the military also, who is agreeing with me on this, that it is total bullshit. The government's trying to find another way to control the civilian population and have power over us. Sorry, government. We created you. We, the people, made you. Without us, you wouldn't exist. Stop trying to take our firearms because you want the illusion that everybody feels safe. I'm logging off because I'm getting upset even talking about it. This stuff should be common sense. The government wants to throw us. The government is tyrannical. They do what they want. They don't care about us, civilians. They care about the criminals that help make them money. Without criminals causing mayhem and terrorists, lawmakers and people that are higher up in the government wouldn't get shit. Because there'd be no one to destroy homes and lives.